What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again, talking about my Alabama Crimson Tide. I hope everybody had a great weekend, a great 4th of July, because guess what? I did. So yeah, I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. And it's just getting close. It's getting close to my Alabama Crimson Tide taking the field. You know, I know we all ready. Because guess what? Ain't nothing better than Alabama football. Not nothing. So yeah, appreciate everybody who's in the chat right now, who's tuning in. Stephen Hicks, first one in today. So let's give a shout out to Stephen Hicks for being the first one in the chat today. We got Stephen Hicks says was Stephen Hicks in the first one? Yeah, Stephen Hicks was the first one, man. Roll damn Tide, KBR Alabama Crimson Tide is definitely a championship contender. Our offense is going to explode and the defense is going medieval and bringing hell with them. Roll damn Tide. I agree with everything you said, Stephen Hicks. And yeah, we're going to have one of the most potent offenses in college football and probably, in my opinion, one of the best defenses in all of college football. Then who else we got in the chat? The Real Dynasty 18 Roll Tide, brother. Scott Turner, Roll Tide. What's up, KB? Roll damn Tide. This should be called the age of bullshit. ESPN and Joel Klatt have Bama counted out and Georgia overhyped as hell. Kalen DeBoer is about to rip the SEC. I knew it. Yes, he is. Hey, let them overhype them. They can count my Alabama Crimson Tide out. But hey, my Alabama Crimson Tide, in my opinion, going to be one of the best teams in all of college football, if not the best in college football under Coach Kalen DeBoer. What's going on, Jeff Stapleton? He says, I keep telling fans now, they are going to have to learn the hard way, just letting everybody know early, like I did we all let them know last year, but they didn't want to believe us. They wanted to, they wanted to continue to, be haters, naysayers, non-believers, and count us out. But guess what? Hey, it's all good. We'll just have to prove them wrong for the second year in a row. The Real Dynasty 18, Jalen will win the Heisman and be a first round overall draft pick. I can believe that, but I'm really not concerned about the Heisman, long as he do what we need him to do to get us to the playoff and possibly win a national championship. That's what I'm basically concerned about. Who else? Jeff Stapleton. Who else we got? Keith Holcomb, Roll Tide, baby. Khalil Cooper, Roll Tide. Daniel Berry Sports once again. Cinder Reed is in the building all day, every day. Who else we got? Ryan Sperling, Tony B. What's going on, Tony B? Hater. That's what you are, hater. Chris Richardson. Bama future in jeopardy. Go Dogs, future getting brighter because Kirby will be a finalist for Coach of the Year. Okay. All right, Ryan Sperling. Keep hope alive, baby. Keep hope alive. That's all I can tell you. Maxine Connor in the building. Wasn't great. Had to leave due to the wildfires near Sacramento by family. But family is good. That's the main thing, Maxine. Your family good. Everybody's safe. So, but yeah, that's good, man. But hey, you can once the wildfires blow through, you can make it up. Leonard, what's going on? All right, KB, don't forget the SEC has expanded. I haven't forget. I know about Texas. I know about Oklahoma. They helmets will be up there real soon. Trust me. LA Chris, what's going on? LSU brother in the house. King Brian. Listen at this guy, man. Oh, Lord have mercy. King Brian. You another one. Keep hope alive, brother. Keep hope alive. You can give Alabama players, coaches, or whatever nickname all you want. What you should be calling them is ass kickers, because that's what they do. Remember just December the 2nd of 2023, how they kick your Georgia Bulldogs and Kirby Smart's ass? You remember that? They about to do it September 28, 2024 too. And I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing what Milroe does this year. Khalil Cooper, KB, I think Jalen Milroe and Kalen DeBoer will have that relationship that Nick Saban and Bryce Young had. I believe it too. Probably even better. What's up, Tough as Nails? The machine keeps rolling. That's the machine that's called My Alabama Crimson Tide, baby. Pat TV, or what's going on? Roll Tide, what's up? We have a real offensive coordinator to use all these weapons, like Emmanuel Henderson and Cole Adams. Yeah, hey, I like what I seen in Cole Adams in the spring game, man. Cole Adams remind you of what's the guy name used to play for the Patriots? Julian Edelman, the guy from us, Alabama. Damn, he trying to get back in the league, man. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Ryan Williams. Ryan talking about the dogs can back up just like last year. Yeah, man. Them dog fans be talking shit that they team can't. They talk shit that they team can't back up. That's what it is. Somebody whoop my ass as much as Bama has Georgia. I'd be quiet too. What's up, Melvin? Emerson, Janet, what's going on? Roll Tide. Christopher, the thing is, KB, they have no idea what plays we will run on offense or defense. They have no film on us. Well, all I can say is they better watch film on Washington. That's all I can say. But they'll have three games worth of films. 2 games won't matter, because I'm sure the first 2 games, Coach Kalen DeBoer and the staff won't bring out everything. And then against Wisconsin, they probably won't have to bring out everything against Wisconsin either. We got 2 best QBs in the nation, Jalen Milroe and Ty Simpson. We are about to beat. Yeah, we man, ain't nobody worried about Georgia. Georgia about to be an afterthought. I'm telling y'all, man. They about, Slade Bolden. That's who I'm talking about. But Georgia about to be an afterthought. I'm telling y'all now. Everybody, they got Georgia hyped up. But Georgia about to be an afterthought. I'm gonna tell you now. With the, they so used to having easy schedules, man, that they ain't gonna know how to act. They ain't gonna know how to respond to these top tier teams, man. I'm gonna tell you now, man. Week in and week out. But anyway, Tennessee is beating. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. I figure we can put up. We might even pull a daggone South Carolina on Tennessee and put up a 60-piece on them. That's what I say. UGA is the best team in the nation. Not when you can't win your conference, King Brian. Not when you can't win your conference. Not when you can't make it to the playoff. You the best team in the nation and can't even win your conference. That don't add up. That's like trying to say 5 + 2 = 9. That don't add up, do it? Come on, King Brian. You need to go back to school, buddy. All right, but anyway, yeah, you're right, Janet. Georgia is already an afterthought. They was an afterthought. Man, these fools won back-to-back national championships, and nobody was talking about them. They weren't even talking about themselves. They were still talking about Alabama. It's crazy. But anyway, Valerie, what's going on? Don't overthink things. Bama is known for pulling off surprising plays like the Seattle with Smitty and Tua. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We ain't finna entertain King Brian and those basically wannabes. That right, Keith Holcomb. Those wannabes. They want to be Bama. They want to be. They stole everything when Kirby left and still can't be Bama. Can't even. It's a shame. Georgia got the pieces to win another national championship again. Kirby is on the top tier list. More than Georgia got pieces to win a national championship. Alabama got the pieces. Ohio State got the pieces. Come on, man. Who else? Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State. You can who else you can throw in there? Shit, Michigan might still have the pieces. You never know. You never know. Just because you got the pieces don't mean you're gonna win. And yeah, I agree. Kirby's on the top tier of head coaches. But guess what? He ain't proved that he can go up against top tier teams week in and week out. He ain't proven that yet. A lot of teams can beat Sanford and Ball State and Tennessee Martin and UAB and Vanderbilt and Georgia Tech. Those are losing programs. And anyway, then you love to see Alabama whoop your ass. A walk-on QB. Yeah, walk-on QB beat Alabama, but I go back to say it. That walk-on QB had plenty of experience when he beat Alabama. But we had a true freshman QB that had no college football experience, not in meaningful games. This man came in after not starting a game his whole college football career and brought Alabama from a 13-0 deficit in one half to win a national championship over your Georgia Bulldogs, Nathan Thomas. Just putting it out there, man. Janet, I know Kirby stole everything. Everybody know that, man. He stole everything from Bama and Saban, but that ugly ass bowl cut. Yeah, Kirby, he do got a 1970s haircut. He won't get rid of it. But anyway, Pat TV, the scary part is UGA struggled with that Tommy Reese offense, and Coach DeBoer lived to slay the fake. Yeah, Coach DeBoer, yes sir, Kalen DeBoer, he's going to slay the fake dynasty. You damn right. And like I say, they couldn't even beat the Tommy Reese offense. Keith Holcomb ain't going to be no yellow brick road. No, not this year. Not this year. They've been in Candyland since their existence. Terrence Jones, appreciate the super chat, brother. Thank you for the 10-piece. And for that, Terrence Jones, we're going to give you Felix the Dancing Fool doing the super chat dance. All right, there go Felix, the dancing fool, doing the super chat dance, baby. It is what it is. Terrence Jones, KB, us losing against Georgia by 3. No, Terrence, y'all, no. Terrence Jones, you got to believe in your team, brother. You got to believe in them. I got y'all beating Georgia. Remember, Georgia got to come to Austin. And I'm telling you, Carson Beck ain't all of that, Terrence Jones. I'm telling you now, Carson Beck is not all of that. Believe in your team, all right? If y'all can get pressure on Carson Beck, he will throw 3 or 4 picks. You seen in that SEC championship game last season against Alabama, when he had pressure, he should have had 4 picks. Our damn DBs just didn't catch the damn ball. Terrence Jones, trust me, he ain't all that. They talking about Trevor Etienne and all this. The dude couldn't even start at Florida, and they only won 5 games. Come on, man. Come on, guy. And you got to remember, they whole wide receiver core is made up of transfers, and they ain't from elite programs. You talking about transfers from Missouri, Mississippi State, Miami, and daggone Vanderbilt. So they don't have no elite wide receiver core. And then again, look who they offensive coordinator is, Mike Bobo. And all those ain't nothing but facts. All right. And just like Alabama, they like to talk about Alabama secondary. Look how many pieces they lost out the secondary. Look how many pieces they lost out of their secondary. Just putting it out there. But anyway, and you already know they can't stick with Isaiah Bond. You already know that. But anyway, but oh well. Believe in your team, Terrence, man. You got to believe in your team, man. Happy birthday, Brock, man. Happy birthday. Hey, everybody, say happy birthday to Brock. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Brock. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, man. ETN is a good running back. Well, he wasn't good enough to start on a trash team, Florida. Anyway, Stacey Go Dogs, you are about our transfers, talking about our transfers. Yeah, I'm talking about your transfers. Yes, I am. Maxine, how can Georgia fans have more faith in Beck, who hasn't won you anything, but they put down Bennett as he was the most successful QB? Exactly. They'll put down Stetson Bennett, man, in a heartbeat, but wanna put Carson Beck on the level or above the level of Stetson Bennett. When Stetson Bennett brought them out the pit of poverty. All right. But they don't want to give Stetson Bennett his credit. They want to give all the credit to Carson Beck when he ain't did a damn thing, man. A damn thing. It is crazy how they did that, man. I don't understand it. But anyway, I agree with that. Milroe gonna run all over Georgia. We beat them 34-17. I believe what's his name got them winning. Got Alabama winning like 42-17. Coach Smoot. And yeah, if y'all ain't went to Coach Smoot Network, go to Coach Smoot Network and subscribe to Coach Smoot Network. Coach Smoot, he have a morning show basically every day, afternoon show. Sometime he have a late night show. He got his call-in show going. So go to Coach Smoot channel, Coach Smoot Network. That's Coach Smoot, SMOOK, and subscribe to his channel. He give great content, great recruiting content, all of that. So yeah, go to Coach Smoot channel. And Jay Townsend, Kangaroo Black Roll Tide, Bama is on a mission to prove all the naysayers wrong. I believe we can win the Natty Roll. I believe we can win the Natty too. I definitely believe it. You already know how I feel. And thank you for the super chat. I'm gonna get to this next super chat, and I'm gonna give both of y'all Felix the dancing fool in the super chat dance. Pat TV or KB, what I saw from UGA spring game. Beck struggle moving the ball, and Gunnar Stockton looked better than Beck in their spring game. So, but I don't take too much from the spring game. Janet says, I'm gonna need a super chat dance, Kangaroo roll mother. All right, I got you. Super chat dance. Felix, the dancing fool, coming up right now. All right, Janet. There you go. Felix, the dancing fool. Jay Townsend, thank you for the 10-piece. And Janet, thank you for the 1999. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get into the show. Oh, Ole Miss. Ole Miss coming for them Bulldogs too. I hate we don't play Ole Miss this year, man. I hate it. I enjoy playing Lane Kiffin or seeing my Alabama Crimson Tide play Lane Kiffin and beat the brakes off him. You know, Lane Kiffin was always an automatic win for my Alabama Crimson Tide. You already know it. But I don't know about this year. He got Georgia Bulldogs got to go to Austin, Mississippi. All right, so you know I'll be tuned in for that. So hey, it's all good. Beck is just a 2024 AJ McCarron. That's what I say. I'm gonna get to these quarterbacks when I talk about Jalen Milroe. I'm gonna get to these quarterbacks, the top 10 quarterbacks. When I get to Jalen Milroe. You got Carson Beck, number 1. I believe you got Dylan Gabriel, number 2. At number 3, I know Jalen Milroe is number 4. At number 3, you got Quinn Ewers. But I'm gonna talk about them guys a little later on. But let's go ahead and get into the show. And can Alabama be a legit? What is that? What is that? A legitimate championship contender. Can Alabama be a legitimate championship contender? And in my mind, I think they can be, and I think they are a legitimate championship contender as of right now. But I came up on this post. I always talking about Alabama going 12-0 and all this. But I came up, I'm looking at this post, man. It's on Roll Tide. Why 5 reasons Alabama should be considered legitimate championship contenders. And I'm gonna elaborate on a little bit. The first one is the overall roster talent is still elite. And it says, despite what many pundits would lead you to believe, Alabama still have one of, if not the best, overall rosters in the country. According to 247, they rank, according to 247, Alabama has the highest percentage of blue chip players. Well, the second highest percentage of blue chip players, only behind Ohio State. All right. Anyway, Ohio State is at 90. Yeah, 90% of Ohio State roster is blue chip players. 88% of Alabama is blue chip players. All right. So 247 recently released their rankings of teams with the highest percentage of blue chip players, and the Crimson Tide landed at number 2, just behind Ohio State with 90%. All right. And well, Ohio State is 90, Alabama is 88, and then Georgia Bulldogs is in 3rd with 80% of blue chip players. All right. So yes, Alabama still have one of the best rosters in all of college football. According to 247 Sports, the second best roster in all of college football with 88% of blue chip players. All right. We know Ohio State and opened that checkbook wide open. They putting that money out there, and guess what? They ain't hiding it. But it's all good. Alabama still have one of the best rosters in all of college football. And yeah, once again, Georgia Bulldog fans, y'all are behind Alabama. That's in every fucking thing. But yeah, man. So that's one of the reasons why Alabama is a legitimate championship contender. The overall roster talent. And we can talk about the talent all day. We can talk about the quarterback position, the running back position, all of that, the defense, offensive line, whatever you want to talk about, the coaching staff. All right. But well, yeah, OU trying to buy a natty, but you can't buy that. You can't buy that. Just ask Texas A&M about that. Ask Texas A&M about that. But anyway, Alabama won't even make the SEC championship. Okay, well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. But I beg to differ on that. I think Alabama will make the SEC championship, the playoff. But the good thing about it, Texas kid, you don't have to make the SEC championship to get in the playoffs. So it don't matter. I remember a time when Alabama didn't make the SEC championship and still won the national championship. Do you remember that? In 2017. Matter of fact, Georgia won that SEC championship and played my Alabama Crimson Tide for the national championship. And who won the national championship? Alabama. So even then, if you was Alabama, you didn't have to make the SEC championship to win a national championship. Just saying. So that comment is asinine. Texas is better than Bama. Well, hey, yeah, they might be. They was last season. According, head to head, they was. So I can't dispute that, because the last time Alabama and Texas played head to head, Texas beat them. So I don't got no qualms with that statement. So hey, but I know one thing: Alabama done been to the playoff more than any college football team there is. I do know that. Alabama done won more national championships than any team in college football. Can you tell me how many playoff appearances Texas been in? One. Can you tell me how many national championships they done won in the playoff era? Zero. Come on, man. So, hey, it is what it is. The Henskin from Fam Vlog. Georgia staying everybody mile, especially when it comes to Alabama now. Hey, that's all good. But I tell you what, Georgia might stay in Alabama mile, but Georgia fans stay on Alabama podcast. I do know that. I mean, every damn one of them. And y'all speak on Alabama more than Alabama fans speak on y'all. Y'all was two-time back-to-back national champions, and you were still talking about Alabama. I don't know why. I don't know why. So, hey, it's all good. And you're right, Jonathan McMillan. Alabama stay in everybody's mouth. I think ought to pay taxes, Texas some realest tax many times. Okay, goes to Dallas and kicks there. Oklahoma. Okay. I think Oklahoma ought to pay Texas some real tax many times. Oklahoma goes to Dallas and kicks their ass. Well, all I know, yeah, y'all beat Texas last year. But in 2022 when they beat y'all 49-0? Oh, I'm talking to Bill Valentine. Bill Valentine is an Alabama fan. But Texas beat Oklahoma 49-0. I believe it was in 2022. They had a big lead in 2021 that Oklahoma comebacks. Somehow, I don't know. Texas ain't played one SEC game yet, so calm down on us running shit. You're right. They ain't played not one SEC game yet. Not as part of the SEC, I'll just say that. But yeah, calm down, man. On y'all running things, man. Come on, man. What's up, two-time? Seen you in a minute, two-time. Where you been, brother? Where we at? All these haters forgetting that Bama has got the best of both worlds. We got Coach DeBoer and Coach Saban. Yeah, they forgetting that, man. We got DeBoer and Coach Saban sitting there, Reed. They forgetting about that. They wanted Coach Saban going so bad. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Jared Howard, he's a hater too. Vice versa with UGA. UGA didn't win the SEC in 2021 and won the national championship. Yeah, but y'all made it to the SEC championship and lost. Y'all made it and lost and then came back and won the national championship. Alabama didn't even make the SEC championship when they did that. But hey, it's all good, Jared. You got your get back. I'll say that. Them Georgia Bulldogs got to get back. But yeah, the overall talent Alabama got makes them a championship contender. And then at number 2, you might want to laugh. Special teams. Special teams, man. Do y'all know, special teams win you games. You got to have a good place kicker. You got to have a good punter, especially a punter that can flip the field. And James Burnham is one of the best punters in college football. Matter of fact, James Burnham, he has improved his punting or the length of his punt every season. When he got to Alabama, he was only his average was like 40 yards a punt. And then the next season it was like 43. Now he's at like 47 yards per punt. And I'm expecting to go to about 50 yards this season if he keeps improving the way he didn't improve. So yeah, you need a kicker who can flip the field. And as far as the place kicker, we got the best place kicker in the game. Graham Nicholson, the best one in the game, won the Lou Groza Award last season. Okay, for the top kicker in the league. All right, this guy, I looked at his stats earlier, but I clicked off the shit. But this guy's basically, according to the award he received after last season, the best place kicker in the country. And you know that kicking game is real important. Real important. Matter of fact, actually, Alabama fans against Tennessee in 2022 when we missed basically a game-winning field goal. Actually, in that 2017 national championship, we missed the field goal to win the game. That's why I went in overtime. Yeah, I think that was like a 32-yard field goal. The guy kicked it wide left, nowhere near the daggone goalpost. I mean, Jesus. So, yeah, we got one of the best. We will have one of the best kicking games there is. What's up, Randy Smiley? J Sports Cars, more rush yards, KB, Justice Haynes, and Jalen Milroe. Yeah. Stacey Godal sending you will have Saban as an advisor because DeBoer can't coach by himself. Well, Stacey Godal, Kirby ain't coaching by himself. No head coach coaches by themselves, man. What is wrong with y'all? No head coach. That's why he got assistants. All right. That's why you got an offense and defensive coordinators. That's why you have a quarterbacks coach, a running back coach, an offensive line coach, a defensive line coach, linebackers coach, freaking DB coach. No coach coached by themselves. Come on, man. Yeah, y'all sound stupid with this shit. Oh, he can't coach by himself. No coach coaches by themselves. You wish Georgia or Kirby had Coach Saban as an advisor or on your staff anywhere in the building. You wish that. And I'm sure Kirby then called Coach Saban at one point or another and asking him questions. Come on now. Don't you can't be that dumb. You can't be that dumb. Oh my goodness. Gary Mason, all these players could be a wide receiver one. That's true. Williams, Prentice, Bernard, Law. Yeah, all of them got the potential to be wide receiver one. Come on, man. But I'm gonna go with Kendrick Law. I like me some Kendrick Law. But then you got Jeremy Bernard. Both Kendrick Law and Jeremy Bernard can be used in different ways. All right, don't Ryan Williams. From what I'm hearing, he just something different on the field. He's just something different on the field. Nathan Thomas, what you talking about? No answers. I really ain't, I'm doing my thing right here. So he says Saban is retired. Well, yeah, he retired. I mean, that's common knowledge. Everybody knows Saban is retired. We know this. Bama scared to let DeBoer run his own show. So I guess Kirby's scared to run his own show too. Because guess what? You got Mike Bobo. You got Mike Bobo, man. Come on, man, Mike Bobo. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a damn shame. You got Glenn Schumann. So Kirby ain't running the show by himself, man. Don't hate on Alabama because, don't hate on Kalen DeBoer because he used the resources that he is afforded. I'm sorry that y'all ain't afforded the resource of a Nick Saban. Come on, man. Go get freaking Mark Richt. Maybe he can be an advisor. Go get him. Shit. No, ain't when old boy retired, what's his name? Vince Dooley. When he retired, didn't Georgia make him the AD? Didn't they make him the AD? Man, y'all probably one born to know that. I mean, y'all probably one born when that happened. But when they called himself retiring as a coach, they made him the AD. Even though Vince Dooley was an average, Vince Dooley was an Ed Ogeron as a head coach. That's what he was. That's what he was. Oh man. Janet, Saban still on the payroll. He ain't went anywhere. And you know Coach Kalen DeBoer is getting all the good advice from the GOAT. And you know they want Nick Saban in Athens. Because guess what? Everything that's Alabama, they want in Athens, especially when it comes to college football. You wanted Caleb Downs in Athens. You couldn't get him. You couldn't get him. You got the other guy. You couldn't get the best of the best. Boy, they were so sure Caleb Downs was coming to Athens. But the special teams, man, that's another reason why Alabama will be championship contenders. Because they got one of the best punters in the game. They got one of the best place kickers in the game. And the third reason why Alabama will be a championship contender, because they got the best interior offensive line in the country, according to Pro Football Focus. Now, I know our offensive line won up to par last season, 2022 or 2021. All right. But last season, yeah, Jalen Milroe got sacked 49 times, but part of that was on him. But most of the pressure, or when Jalen Milroe got sacked, it wasn't coming from the interior. It was coming off those edges, mainly on Caden Proctor's side. Anybody care to differ? Anybody care to differ? All right. Alabama going to have the best interior offensive line in the country. Parker Brailsford, Jaden Roberts, Tyler Booker. Parker Brailsford, center. Jaden Roberts, right guard. Tyler Booker, left guard. All right. And those three guys, all of them are in the top 10 interior offensive linemen in the nation. One of them, well, two of them is top 5. You got Parker Brailsford as the #1 interior offensive lineman in the nation. And guess what he was recruited as? A 3-star. And remind you, he was just a freshman last season at Washington. #1 interior offensive line in the nation. You got Tyler Booker, the #3 interior offensive line in the nation. And Jaden Roberts, the #7 interior offensive lineman in the nation. And he was recruited as a 3-star. Just saying. Then you got Caden Proctor, who came back, who improved as the season went on. All right. So, but yeah, man, it's crazy, man. He had I think by season, he started out the first 5 games, he had a 58.3 average or whatever in his blocking schemes or skills or whatever. And then when the season ended, and it was up to like 78 or whatever. So he improved as the season went on. And guess what? He's back leaner. All of these guys has lost weight because if you look at film from Washington, you see all this pulling and getting on the edges that these offensive linemen have to do. So Coach Kalen DeBoer came in and had all of those guys to drop some pounds. Even Tyler Booker, who was playing at 355 last season, he said he was down to 330. So, yeah, that 25-pound difference. So, but, yeah, man, offensive line, going to be one of the best in the country. And I believe Wilkin Formerly will be at right tackle. 2 tackles will be left tackle Caden Proctor and Wilkin Formerly at right tackle. Okay, so, yeah, I think our offensive line will be better in this scheme. So, which is good. Which is good. Yeah. Go get Mark Rick, Jared Power. Y'all can have him as a damn advisor since y'all so jealous that Alabama got Nick Saban. I mean, y'all do everything that Alabama do. Go on and do that. But yeah. Oh man, Stacey, go Dogs. I remember you saying the same thing last year. I remember all y'all saying that shit. But anyway, KB, I bet Kirby retired. Georgia would do the same thing and hire him as advisor. But since Alabama, it's a problem. Yeah, you already know it. You already know it. You know they're going to have something to say about everything Alabama do, man. Georgia has always been delusional fan base. Every success Bama had, they think it should be theirs. Yeah, but you know what? All the success that Georgia had is due to Alabama. I'm telling you that it's due to Alabama. All right, so now you know they had 2 years of success, even though they had cupcake. Let me tell you about these fans right quick. They like to say they had the #1 offense in the SEC last year or the #5 offense in the country. All right. If I had the easiest schedule in the SEC, shouldn't I have the best offense? If I got the easiest schedule in the SEC, if only 14 teams in the SEC last year, and my schedule is ranked the 14th dead last, I should have the best offense. I should have the best defense. I should have the best team. But guess what? You wasn't. Even though you had the easiest schedule in the SEC, Georgia Bulldogs. Just to put that out there for y'all Georgia Bulldogs fans. But anyway, oh well. Alabama football staff feels like a fresh start with new ideas and stability experienced in the background. Yeah, it's new ideas, a whole lot of new ideas, and I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I like Nick Saban's scheme. I like the way he ran the team. But like you say, tough as nails, it's a fresh start, and it seems so different. Seems like these guys are having fun now. Seems like these guys got that camaraderie. Everybody clicking with everybody, and it's great to see. It is great to see. Josh K. Welcome to the channel. Hope y'all stick around, even though they they lost. Oh, okay. Well, I know I'm gonna stick around. That ain't a problem. I will be here, win or lose. You already know that about me. But anyway, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Share the channel. If you ain't a member, go ahead to the home page and hit that membership button and become a member. Become a member of the Kangaroo Click, baby. Anyway, the Georgia fans are leaving the chat. I don't give a damn. Let them go ahead. I don't give a damn. This for Alabama fans anyway. But those Georgia haters love to come up in here, and I ain't gonna give them nothing but the truth about my Alabama Crimson Tide and they ragged ass Georgia Bulldogs. Oh man. Oh, King Brian. Gumps are so gullible, man. You know, that's what I say about y'all. They done stole my saying, man. The Georgia Bulldogs and the Dallas Cowboys. Well, I'm gonna just stick with the Georgia Bulldogs, college football. Got to be the most gullible fan base in all of college football. They got to be. First of all, it took you 40 years to win a national championship. And now you want to go around talking about we don't want 2 out of 3. Good. But I'm going to tell you the real truth. You don't want 2 out of 44. Gullible. You run around here talking about Alabama, this and that, how y'all going to beat Alabama. That's what those Georgia Bulldog fans have y'all to believe. And every time Alabama beat the shit out you. Gullible. Carson Beck got y'all running around thinking he one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football when he done proved in big games he can't win. Gullible. Carson Beck ain't won y'all nothing but regular season games. Gullible. That's what that is. Regular season games. What he won for y'all last year. You're gullible, Georgia Bulldog fans. Kirby Smart got you running around here thinking he one of the best college football minds in all of college football when he ain't did nothing really but beat Alabama or injured Alabama. That's what he did. That's how he got his first national championship, and that's how Georgia got their first one in 40 freaking years. You gullible. You're Georgia, Kirby Smart running around here playing some of the easiest schedules in all of college football and want everybody to think they one of the best teams in the nation by playing teams such as Austin Peay, Stanford, Ball State, Tennessee Martin. You got Tennessee Tech this year, Vanderbilt, and Georgia Tech every year. You know South Carolina been trash. You know Florida been trash since Dan Mullen left. Y'all know all of this. But they got y'all Georgia Bulldog fans running around like they the best thing smoking. But when you run up against a team like a Alabama Crimson Tide, you get your ass dusted every damn time. I don't care what Kirby ain't never lost to. I don't care what he ain't lost to. You want to take it all the way back to 2007? Kirby, where he was at in 2007 with my Alabama Crimson Tide, tugging on Nick Saban coattail. That's where it was at. So you had to go all the way back to 2007 for Alabama. Hell, I can go and say, well, Alabama, let me bring this up. I looked at this yesterday. I can tell you, Alabama ain't got a losing record against a lot of teams that Georgia got a losing record too. I brought it up yesterday. If I can find it, I'll bring it up again since you want to go way back. Way back. Let's go. Let me see if I can find it. Oh man. Y'all got losing records against a lot of teams, and I'm finna tell you, all the teams that Georgia got losing records to. Just want to put, do you know Georgia got a losing record against, oh, let's go. We gonna get them. We gonna get them. There's a bunch of teams y'all got losing records to. I just got to find them. It won't take long. It won't take long. 2-1. Y'all got a losing record against Wake Forest. Alabama don't have a losing record against Wake Forest. Y'all got a losing record against West Virginia. Alabama don't have a losing record against West Virginia. Come on, let's keep it moving. It's plenty more here. Y'all talk about us in Texas. Y'all got a losing record against Texas. You 1-4 against Texas. You know that, right? You know that, right? This is crazy. Y'all got a losing record against Tulane. You know that, right? You 14-10 against Tulane. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, that one old right there, but hey. This is crazy. Y'all got a losing record against Southern Miss. So, and you want to talk about Nick Saban in one game? Y'all got a losing record against Southern Miss. You got a losing record against Southern Cal. You ain't never beat USC. But y'all sit here and talk about USC like y'all done just dominated USC. Oh my goodness, man, this is ridiculous. Man, you got a losing record against Pitt. Y'all 0-3 against Pitt. I'm giving you the truth about your team. I come here to talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide, but y'all want to harass me. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. It's all right. Oh my goodness, man. But hey, it's all good, man. It's all good, Georgia. Man, y'all even got a losing record against Maryland. Maryland. You got a losing record against LSU. That's a given. Oh my goodness, man. Y'all really suck, man. Got a losing record against Houston. Jesus. Losing record against Harvard. Harvard. I know that was long time ago. You got to lose. No, man. I know y'all ain't got. Y'all got a losing record against Florida. It can't be. I know y'all don't have a overall losing record against Florida or all-time losing record against Florida. I know that ain't it. Boy, y'all really suck, man. Jesus. But hey, it is what it is. I just thought I'd put that out there. I mean, being that y'all want to talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide. No, they ain't never beat USC. Yeah, they got a losing record against Rice, too. Yeah, I'm going to give them the truth about their team. I told you, they gullible, man. The most gullible fan base in all of college football, man. But they want to sit here and talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide and Coach Saban and Coach DeBoer. What they going to say? Well, Kirby wasn't the coach then. I don't give a damn who the coach was. Alabama was whooping your ass before Kirby. And he going to continue. He been whooping your ass with Kirby and going to continue to whoop your ass after Kirby. That's all I'm saying. So don't come on here talking about my Alabama Crimson Tide and losing to an FCS program freaking 15, 17 years ago. Because we can go back a long way and tell y'all the trash teams that y'all lost to. You got to lose a record against Rice. Come on, man. Who the fuck? What SEC program besides Georgia got a losing record against Rice? But let me keep on with why my Alabama Crimson Tide is a championship contender. We left off with my Alabama Crimson Tide got the best interior offensive line in the nation. All right. That was the third one. And the fourth one is because my quarterback, Jalen Milroe, is a game changer. Jalen Milroe, Alabama can win in different ways with Jalen Milroe. You seen it last year against Texas A&M. They say he couldn't throw when he threw for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns against Texas A&M. Alabama was a pass-first team against Texas A&M because Alabama knew that Texas A&M secondary was trash. And Jalen Milroe took us to the promised land with his arm. And against LSU, Jalen Milroe took us to the promised land with his legs. I believe he ran for 4 touchdowns against LSU. Jalen Milroe is a game changer. One of the best quarterbacks in all of college football. I don't care if you intermediate passes, decision making. He's too slow in making his reads. I don't give a damn. Did he get the job done in critical times? Yes, he did. A lot of games we wouldn't have won without Jalen Milroe and his running ability and his passing abilities. The man is the best deep ball thrower to me in all of college football. You might say that's all he got is a deep ball. Well, I beg to differ. I don't see him plenty short to intermediate pass. Several of them in that national championship game. Not national championship, but that SEC championship game. Who begs to differ? Who begs to differ? My quarterback is a winner. That's all I know. My quarterback is a winner against some of the best programs. Get it right. My quarterback as a starter in the SEC has lost 0 games against SEC teams. Name one SEC team that done beat Jalen Milroe. He started against, I believe it was Texas A&M in 2021 or 2022. Won that. Beat every SEC team he faced last year. Now give me another quarterback in the SEC that has 0 losses in the SEC. As a matter of fact, what is Jalen Milroe? About 10-0 in the SEC as a starter? 9-0? I don't know. All I know, he ain't lost a game against a SEC program. Can anybody else tell me they quarterback that's in the SEC that has not lost a SEC game? Waiting. Big dog Bassin. Wait till this year. I've been waiting. You told me last year, wait till the SEC championship game. I waited. And I got the same damn result. Can somebody tell me something that I don't know when it comes to Jalen Milroe? Milroe has better protection this year and better. Yeah. And guess what? He did all that when the offensive line ain't even up to par. How is it that Jalen Milroe last season didn't lose a game to an SEC program and got sacked 49 times? Can you tell me that? Because he's a game changer. That's why. That's why. You got a team that had 2 spies on Jalen Milroe, and they still couldn't get him. Still couldn't get him. But everybody want to make you believe that Jalen Milroe is some kind of garbage ass quarterback. Looking at this, because refs gave the blind eye all game. Jalen Milroe ain't got shit to do with what the refs call and what they don't call. Evidently, it don't need to be called because he's getting sacked 49 times. What are you talking about? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Oh, man. Y'all crazy. No, Alabama didn't win the national title last year. I know they didn't. Michigan won it. I know who won it. But let these Georgia Bulldogs tell it. They talk shit like they won it. But anyway, But oh well. But yeah, Jalen Milroe, he's a game changer. Is another reason my Alabama Crimson Tide is a national championship contender. And as I was saying about these quarterbacks coming into the season, you got Carson Beck at number 1, Dylan Gabriel at number 2, Quinn Ewers at number 3. Only one of those quarterbacks accounted for more touchdowns last season than Jalen Milroe, and that was Dylan Gabriel. 30 touchdowns, and I believe he ran for 12 touchdowns on the ground, 42 touchdowns. Jalen Milroe accounted for 37, 23 through the air and 12 on the ground. 35. So 42, Dylan Gabriel, 35 for Milroe, and Carson Beck, 28, and Quinn Ewers, I think he accounted for like 25, 27 or something like that. So yeah, so if you want to look at it right now, in my book, it should be Dylan Gabriel and then Jalen Milroe. I don't give a damn if a quarterback throw for 10,000 yards. If you throw for 10,000 yards and you got the same amount of touchdowns as my quarterback who throw for 4,000 yards, then what? You just patched that. And then my quarterback got 15 rushing touchdowns and yours got 2. Who the better quarterback? That's just, I'm all about putting points on the board. I don't care how many yards you throw. But yeah, Jalen Milroe is a game changer, and he is a key reason why my Alabama Crimson Tide is a damn playoff contender. Last but not least, Coach Kalen DeBoer is a reason why my Alabama Crimson Tide is a playoff contender. And what is his saying? What is his saying, everybody? Winners win because that's what winners do. And he ain't nothing but a winner. Nothing but a winner. Y'all want to put Dan Lanning above Coach Kalen DeBoer, Steve Sarkisian, Lincoln Riley, and I'm going to say Kirby Smart too. 3 out of the 4 I named, he beat them all. Just like Jalen Milroe got 0 losses against the SEC as a starter, this man got 0 losses against those 3 coaches that I named, or 3 out of 4. Dan Lanning, Lincoln Riley, Steve Sarkisian. Dan Lanning is a defensive-minded guy, but he got one of the best offensive teams in the country, in Oregon. Beat him 3 times. Steve Sarkisian, one of the best offensive minds in the game, beat him twice. Lincoln Riley, one of the best offenses in the game, beat him. And that's with Caleb Downs, a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. Beat him. And Kirby Smart, you next. And your offense ain't nowhere near. Kirby Smart and that Georgia offense ain't nowhere near an Oregon offense, or USC offense, or a Texas offense. Nowhere near it. And guess what? Coach Kalen DeBoer done beat them all. Except that stalemate offense down there in Athens. So yeah, what are y'all talking about, man? I'm just giving y'all all the damn facts. That's it. And that's 5 reasons why my Alabama Crimson Tide is a damn playoff contender. All right. Let's go back through it. The personnel that we got, some of the best athletes in the game, the overall raw talent on this roster. Then you got probably the best special teams there is that you can offer. One of the best punters and the best place kicker in all of college football. Then you got what's considered by 247 the best interior offensive lineman in the nation, or offensive line in the nation. All 3 of them ranked in the top 10, 2 of them in the top 5. Then you got a game changer in Jalen Milroe. We all know what he all about. We already know. And then you got Coach Kalen DeBoer. Winners win, baby. Winners win. What is Coach Kalen DeBoer's record? Let me find it. Coach Kalen DeBoer is 104-12, 25-3 in power level. And people want to try to compare him to call him Husker Harsin, comparing him. Oh, he's going to be like Brian Harsin or Billy Napier. No, I beg to differ. Those two guys, before they came to Power 5, had no Power 5 experience. Coach Kalen DeBoer didn't either. But when he did, he didn't do nothing but win. That's all I'm saying. That's the difference between Brian Harsin and Billy Napier. They came to Power 5 and stunk up the joint, and Billy Napier in his 2 seasons ain't did nothing but win. What did Brian Harsin do in his 2 years? 9-12. What did Billy Napier do in his 2 years? Let me see what he did. 11-14. While my guy is 25-3. Just want to put it out there, man. Y'all better get it right. Y'all better get it right. I-20. I ain't crazy. Brock Bowers was their last receiver player that reached 1,000 yards, and he's a tight end. Yeah, I don't know how in the world you got a 1,000-yard tight end and don't even have a 1,000-yard receiver. That shit is crazy. Georgia losing to Alabama, Ole Miss, Texas this season. I had them losing to Alabama and Texas, and they wanted to beat me up then. So, well, I-20. If we lose 4 games, one of them won't be to y'all. That's all I know. It won't be to y'all. How about that? And I hope you keep that same energy when y'all Bulldogs lose a game, or 2 or 3, which I didn't pick you to lose. I made my prediction. I picked you to lose 2 games. But I told you, don't be surprised if you lose against Ole Miss. I told you that. I was like, oh, it was Ole Miss and somebody else. Tennessee. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. But hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. Oh, man. Oh, listen at this clown. Man, I done heard this so much. Y'all told me this last season, too. I believe it was, who was it? Angela Ledbetter. I think she asked me on the call-in show, you got to be nervous. Like I told you, King Brian, I told her then, why would an Alabama fan be nervous about playing the Georgia Bulldogs? Why? We done beat you too many damn times. There's nothing to be nervous about when it comes to Alabama playing Georgia. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. What's going on, JC? What's up? Dylan Bell. Dylan Bell got locked up by Trey Amos, and they were talking about he's going to be an elite player for Georgia. Alabama's going to shut his ass down. Who else they got? Nobody else. Dylan Bell, he a good player. I got to give that. He can play the wide receiver. He can even play a running back. Dylan Bell is going to be their guy this season. They going to use Dylan Bell the same way they was using Brock Bowers. So is Dylan Bell? Can Dylan Bell do what Brock Bowers did at the elite level that Brock Bowers did it? Probably not. But I think he's a good player, and I think he can be successful at some of the things that Brock Bowers did. But I'm telling you, they're going to use Dylan Bell the same way. That shit done been figured out. That shit done been figured out. So, hey, it's all good, man. So, hey, man. Oh, man. UGA fans, so worried. I know they're about to get a new Stepdaddy DeBoer. Stepdaddy DeBoer is in town. Your real daddy done left you. Nick Saban done left. That's your real daddy. Now you got a stepdaddy. Now Georgia Bulldog fans, Kirby, he got him a stepdaddy. KB, you need some moderators. I don't need no moderator. I don't need no moderator. We all unfiltered here. I'm gonna be unfiltered. So hey, who is, man? Let me do this. Hold on. Who is this? Talking this bullshit. There you go. We're gonna ban that one. So they won't be saying shit else. Ole Miss, yeah, Ole Miss Mario. Yeah, Ole Miss Mario. The real dynasty, I swear to God, they think 3-star receivers is going to do something better than 5-star defensive backs, especially. I'm telling you, their whole defense, their whole wide receiver core is transfers. You got Ra Thomas, which you had last year. He came from Mississippi State. You got that guy from Missouri, who they thought was going to be an elite wide receiver. He ain't. Then they got this guy, Kobe Young from Miami, and then they got a guy from Vanderbilt. And that's their wide receiver core. But hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. What's going on, Bow Hunting 101? KB, what was that? I know I just KB, you don't know what they're going to use Bell in the same way they use Brock, and I didn't see that happen. I just told you they gonna use them in the same way. I see it happening. Then they used Bell at running back last year. You don't remember that? They had him, and didn't Brock Bowers run the ball sometime? Yes, he did. Come on, man. Oh, man. All right, well, I don't know. I'm just talking about what I think happened. But the thing is, you got Mike Bobo. You got Mike Bobo. And you right, Eric D. Carson Beck ain't got no damn business being in a Heisman Trophy conversation. You right about that. But let me move on to the I thought I changed that shit, man. Well, I guess I didn't save it. Anyway, let me take this off. But yeah, freaking all right. But anyway, yeah, Brock Bowers ain't got no damn business in no damn Heisman Trophy conversation. None whatsoever. But anyway, let me get to the next conversation, which is Jalen Milroe. He talks about Coach Kalen DeBoer. And I love everything he said. Coach Kalen DeBoer is doing nothing but instilling confidence into Jalen Milroe, him and Nick Sheridan. Do you know how a coach having confidence in a player can elevate that player? You know, Jalen Milroe talked about Bill O'Brien and how Bill O'Brien told him he should change positions. And then, you know, in come Tommy Rees. Tommy Rees didn't have confidence in Jalen Milroe. Tommy Rees, he come out there calling plays that don't even fit Jalen Milroe's style. He tried to turn Jalen Milroe into a pocket pass. No, damn well, Jalen Milroe ain't no pocket pass. You got to get Jalen Milroe on the move. You got to get him outside the pocket. And if the play break down, you got to let him do what he do, which is run. You got to have these RPOs for Jalen Milroe, which he did it at times. But more often than not, he tried to make Jalen Milroe a pocket passer. And with Coach Kalen DeBoer, Jalen Milroe is going to be able to play more freely. And he already said it. In this system, Kalen DeBoer system, he's basically going to be able to do what he want to do. So we about to see the real Jalen Milroe. Yeah, Milroe is a scrambler. But we about to see the real Jalen Milroe in this Kalen DeBoer scheme. So college football world better watch out. They better watch out. Tommy Rees is part of the reason that we didn't win versus yeah, he's part of the reason. Yeah, he's part of the reason that we didn't win against Michigan. He's part of the reason why we struggled against Auburn. He's part of the reason why we lost against Texas. Yeah, he's part of the reason why we had close games. Because guess what? We had the damn offense to blow games wide open. Terrible play calling on Tommy Rees' part, just like with Bryce Young. Terrible play calling on Bill O'Brien's part. But now Jalen Milroe got offensive driven freaking head coach. An offense. Almost messed my shit up. But anyway, Jalen Milroe got an offensive minded head coach who's instilling confidence in him. And right now got all the confidence in the world in it. But let's talk about it, man. Jalen Milroe talked about how he threw a great deep ball and everybody was celebrating. But he didn't celebrate. Jalen Milroe was focused on getting the next play. And when his series was over, he was going to the sideline, and Coach Kalen DeBoer came to him. Yeah, this is what Jalen Milroe said. He said, I threw a really good ball. I threw a really good deep ball down the field and a really good pass, and everyone was celebrating. I was looking at the sideline to get the next play and the next signal. I get done with my rep, and Coach Kalen DeBoer comes to me like, what happened? I look down, and he's like, I thought you was celebrating, running down the field. Jalen Milroe. I was like, Coach, I was just worried about the next play. He's like, well, I want you to celebrate. I want you to be excited. That was a really good pass. I was like, all right, then this is different. He gave me a pat on the back instead. That was a good play. Be excited. I was like, wow, this is different. That just changed my perspective. I was like, all right, bet. Yeah, all right, bet. You about to get the real Coach Kalen DeBoer. The real Coach Kalen DeBoer. And Coach Kalen DeBoer got so much confidence in Jalen Milroe and his skill set. Kalen DeBoer, all he doing is just perfecting what Jalen Milroe already does and helping him get better at pre-snap reads. That's it. That's all he doing. Jalen Milroe also says, as a player, to have a coach believe, it's awesome to have a coach believe in you. That makes you want to play even harder for him and the team. So he's been awesome for us. Super excited about the future, what the future holds for our program. And that is great, man. But hey, Coach Kalen DeBoer, man, me as a fan, I'm loving what he's doing with the players and on the recruiting trail. It don't get no better. I'm telling you now. Yeah, man. Chris Kemp, Bo Hunting, Milroe is a beast, and he's improved in his leadership and intermediate passing games. I hope so. He has, man. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna see a different Milroe in 2024. You won't see that hesitant Jalen Milroe this year. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. You ain't gotta believe it. I know Jalen Milroe got a lot of dollars still, even after what he did last season. And you still got some of Alabama fans doubting this guy, even after what he did last year. I done told y'all the skill set he had last year, even though he was lacking in some areas, still ain't lost to an SEC team. And all I hear is the SEC is the best conference in all of college football. And then you ain't got an SEC team yet that can beat Alabama with Jalen Milroe as their quarterback. Not one. Not one. So, hey, it's all good. Now, come on, Jay. The dogs are coming, and there's nowhere you can run and nowhere you can hide. Man, why would Alabama run from Georgia? much as they get Alabama beat their ass. I mean, y'all ain't nothing but a whooping boy when it comes to Alabama. That's all y'all is. A whooping boy. Y'all are nothing when it comes to, I understand you got a national championship over Alabama, but damn, that's your lone win. Lone win. And guess what? That came against an injured Alabama Crimson Tide team. You cannot beat a healthy Alabama Crimson Tide team, and that has been proven time after time after time after time after time. That's been proven. Yeah, man. A walking punching bag. That's what they are. A walking punching bag. A whipping pup. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to come better than that. Yeah, y'all come out swinging with everything y'all have and still can't. Oh, man, Gilbert, don't do that. Don't do that, Gilbert. I ain't even going to put that on the screen, Gilbert. Oh, Gilbert, you know better, man. Oh, man. I think he'll help him a lot. I think he will help him a lot. I'm so glad Seth McLaughlin is out of here. An afterthought. He can do what he do at Ohio State. That's what he can do. Okay? I don't care. He can do what he do at Ohio State. But anyway, Milroe passing is great. He can read defense and change plays when necessary. Milroe will win the Heisman, carry his team to the Natty. I hope so, Justin Summer. But I'm more concerned about the Natty than the Heisman Trophy. Okay? So, hey, it is what it is. I know a couple of quarterbacks shouldn't even be mentioned when it comes to a Heisman Trophy. And that's straight up fucking facts. That's straight up facts. Oh, man. Womack bringing a hungry defense and bringing hell with it. Okay, all right. He bringing hell with him. I hope so. And matter of fact, I think he is. And then the thing about it, man, when it comes to Coach Kalen DeBoer, and they talk about Coach Kalen DeBoer and try to compare him to Husky Harsin, as they call him, Brian Harsin, or want to compare him to Billy Napier. That's how he's going to be at Alabama. Auburn, North Florida don't have the talent that Alabama have. Didn't have the talent at that time either. When Brian Harsin was at Auburn and Billy Napier at Florida. They just don't have the talent or didn't have the talent. All right. And if you want to talk about some of the best coaches, Ryan Day, Kirby Smart, Dan Lanning. I ain't going to put Dan Lanning in it because he only been at Oregon 2 years, just like DeBoer was at Washington for 2 years. But Kirby Smart, Ryan Day, Lane Kiffin, Lincoln Riley, when he was at Ohio State, whatever. None of those guys won at the rate that Kalen DeBoer did at Washington in their 2 years. And all those guys, their first 2 years as a Power 5 head coach at their respective program, they didn't win at the rate that Coach Kalen DeBoer did in his first 2 years as a Power 5 head coach. They didn't. And you want to say right now Kirby Smart is the best coach in all of college football. Okay, you can say that. But his first 2 years wasn't better than Coach Kalen DeBoer's first 2 years. His first 2 years wasn't even better than freaking Ryan Day's first 2 years. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's crazy. It wasn't even better, man. So, hey, it is what it is. You can talk about Coach Kalen DeBoer. Break it down. Break it down. I can break it down. Okay. Ryan Day's first 2 years as a head coach. His first year, he went 13-1. Second year, COVID season, he went 7-1. That's 2 games in his first 2 years. Kirby lost 5 games in his first year. So, I mean, yes, he did. You can say what you want to say. First year, year one, when you got Coach Kalen DeBoer, only lost 3 games in his first 2 years as a Power 5 head coach. Just putting it out there. Who else did I mention? I know I mentioned Ryan Day. I mentioned Kirby. Lane Kiffin. We all know he lost a bunch of games in his first 2 seasons as a head coach at Ole Miss. He lost a bunch of games at Tennessee. He lost a bunch of games at USC. Steve Sarkisian, another great head coach. A bunch of games his first 2 years at Texas. A bunch of games at USC. None of those coaches in their first 2 years as a Power 5 head coach was more successful than Coach Kalen DeBoer. None of them. Except for Ryan Day. Ryan Day lost 2 games his first 2 years, even though one of them was a COVID season, so you didn't play a real season. Shit. In his first 3 seasons, he only lost 4 games. Ryan Day. But everybody want to talk about Ryan Day. Oh, he can't win the big one. He can't do this and he can't do that. But Ryan Day is a great head coach. Just like Coach Kalen DeBoer. Coach Kalen DeBoer is a better head coach, it's been proven, than Dan Lanning, Steve Sarkisian, Lincoln Riley. Hell, even though he ain't played Ole Miss, I'm throwing Lane Kiffin in there too. Coach Kalen DeBoer is better than all those guys. Better than all of them. And when the rubber hit the road, September 28th, Tuscaloosa, Bryant-Denny Stadium, Coach Kalen DeBoer is going to prove that he can beat what many believe is the best head coach in all of college football since Nick Saban retired in Kirby Smart. I have no doubt about it. None whatsoever. This dude say Ryan Day isn't a great head coach. Okay. Listen at this. Ryan Day isn't a great head coach. Ryan Day has only been the coach at Ohio State. Only been a head coach at Ohio State. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons. 5 seasons. This man only lost 8 games. And guess what? He was a temporary head coach for Ohio State when their head coach got suspended in 2018 for 3 games. He won all 3 of them. The man is 56-8 as the head coach in 5 full seasons plus 3 games. 56-8. And you say you saying he ain't a great head coach just because he ain't won a national championship? Hell, according to Georgia fans, Vince Dooley was this great head coach. He only won 1. Come on, man. Give people their props. Y'all always talking about y'all want to disrespect Georgia, this, that. I give you your props. Why can't y'all give other teams and coaches their props? This man is 56-8. Has never had a season where he lost over 2 games. Never. And that's including the damn playoffs. Never. Come on, man. Through Kirby's first 5 seasons, how many losses did he have? I believe Kirby got 16 losses right now. I believe. I'm not sure. Kirby is what? I don't know. Kirby is exactly 16 losses, 94-16. And he's gonna hit. Kirby got a 5-loss season, a 3-loss season, 3 2-loss seasons. Okay. First 5 years. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His first 5 seasons, 17. He lost 14 games. 14. What was he? 8, 20, 31, 44, 52, and 14. Ryan Day, 56-8. But at that time, y'all considered Kirby a great head coach. But you don't want to consider Ryan Day as a head coach when he had a better record in his first 5 seasons than that guy. I ain't talking about the team, how good Ohio State is. I'm just talking about Ryan Day as a freaking coach. Yeah, you beat him by 1 point, which a win is a win. But it ain't like y'all dominated the man like he got out coached. He didn't. Give these guys their credit when it's due. How can you expect and talk shit about people not giving Kirby and the Bulldogs their credit when y'all won't give nobody else their damn credit? You don't want to give Nick Saban credit for beating the brakes off you damn near every time he faced you. You don't want to give him credit for that. You don't want to give Jalen Milroe credit for beating your ass and beating everybody in the SEC. You don't want to give him credit for that. But you think somebody's supposed to give Mike, what's his name? Mike Bobo and freaking Carson Beck garbage ass credit. No, man, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. But anyway, DeBoer has the skills and want to be successful. Yeah, DeBoer, I ain't got no qualms about DeBoer. Eric D says Ryan Day plays Michigan and Penn State. That's it. Well, Georgia, who really, when it was the East and the West, who was Georgia really playing during this season? At least those are two top 25 teams every season. Who was Georgia really playing top tier teams every season? Not Florida, not South Carolina, not Kentucky, even though they ranked every now and then. Not Kentucky. Come on, man. Not Vandy. Y'all sound stupid, man. Missouri ranked 1 year since 2014. That's who y'all play or was playing. Over half your schedule was garbage, unranked teams. But you want to sit here and say Ryan Day ain't play nobody but Michigan and Penn State. That's why I keep telling y'all. This year, you're going to find out. KB, you know, I'm an Alabama fan, right? Yeah, I know Eric D. But I'm just saying. I'm just talking to these Georgia gullibles right now. That's what they should be called, the gullibles. I'm just saying. You know, that's who they play. Just like Florida wasn't playing nobody. Missouri wasn't playing nobody. None of them. I know Missouri beat Ohio State last season. I know that. In what? A meaningless bowl game. But I guarantee you, and a lot of those Ohio State players sat out too, just like a lot of Florida State players sat out. These bowl games don't mean what they used to mean. That's why players opt out now. Oh my goodness, man. But anyway, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. My quarterback is one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football. My head coach is one of the best head coaches in all of college football. My Alabama Crimson Tide will be one, if not the best team in all of college football. It is what it is. Rue, you know good damn well the competition isn't the same that OSU faces that UGA does. Oh, okay. If you say so. You can't tell me Vanderbilt, Georgia Tech, South Carolina, Florida, Missouri in most cases, except for last year, Missouri. That's five. And then Tennessee, Martin, UAB, Ball State, Sanford, all of them programs. You can't tell me they better than a Wisconsin team. You can't even tell me they better than Maryland. You can't. No way. No how. A lot of them ain't even better than Purdue. Come on, man. I just named you 7 or 8 teams, 7 to 8, maybe 9 teams that UGA played. And ain't neither one of those teams better than a Maryland or Wisconsin or who else? They might be better than Indiana. I don't know, on the same level. But hey, it is what it is. Maybe can we say Georgia wasn't playing anybody, but the fact is that the SEC have better quality throughout the league. Look at recruiting rates. Yeah, I can believe that. I can say that. Yeah, I can say that. But when it comes down to wins and losses, those teams just ain't it. And I agree wholeheartedly with you, Stephen Hicks. They just upstart wannabes, keep wishing on one hand and shitting in the other. You're right. Tennessee, Auburn, Missouri, Ole Miss, etc. stand up to most other countries. Well, you don't play Ole Miss every year. Yeah, you played them last year, but that was the first time since when? Now, Missouri, you played every year, but I can give you Missouri's schedule or win-loss record since 2014. Since 2014, the best seasons Missouri had before last year when they went 11-2 was 8-5. That was the best season they had before last season. I think that was in probably like 2017 or 18. They went 8-5. That's it. They had a season where they were 7-5. They had seasons where they were 6-7. Two of them, I believe, a season where they only won 4 games. So Missouri, you can throw their ass away. Tennessee was down in the dumps before Josh Heupel. And even in their first year with Josh Heupel, I believe they lost 5 games. Last year, they lost, what, 3, 4 games? Come on, man. But yeah, I give Josh Heupel and Tennessee their credit, especially in 2022 when they beat our ass. Even though I say it was a measly 3 points, they really dominated our defense. So you gotta give credit what credit's due, man. So yeah, but anyway, it is what it is, man. I just want to talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide being a championship contender, and my quarterback being one of the best. He's a game changer, one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, and how he talked about Coach Kalen DeBoer, and how Coach Kalen DeBoer is doing nothing but instilling confidence in my quarterback, Jalen Milroe, when he has not had a quarterbacks coach or an offensive coordinator to do that as of yet, and still he remained undeterred and undefeated in the SEC. So when you get a coach that believes in you and got all the confidence in the world that you can get the job done, that's a dangerous combination. That's a dangerous combination. Letting you know now. Letting you know now. Not even the number 1 offense in the nation with the Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, eventual Heisman winning trophy quarterback, could beat Jalen Milroe. Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? But you got these fans out here that like to shit on my quarterback. But in the end, when it all boils down to it, it's my quarterback shitting all over SEC teams and their fan bases. That's all I know. That's all I know. The proof is in the results, baby. Proof is in the results. So it is what it is. Proof is in the results. So I'm going to end the show with that. And I want to thank everybody that's in the comments, still, all 140. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. And anybody who tuned in and didn't stay to the end of the show, I want to thank y'all. And if you're an Alabama fan, I really want to thank y'all. But anyway, like and subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Like and share the channel. If you ain't a member, go to the homepage and hit that membership button and become a member of the Kangaroo Clique. I'm telling you, man. Be a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Get a shout out. Now, once the season starts, it's going to be on. Well, matter of fact, before the season starts. All right. July 15th, the middle of the month. Matter of fact, that's in 8 days, July the 15th. That's my birthday. My birthday is what's today? The 7th. 8 days from now is my birthday. I believe that next Sunday. So after that, it's gonna be on and popping. It's gonna be back to the regular scheduled program. Lives every Sunday and every Wednesday. And we might have a live on third. Well, we're gonna have more lives during the season. Because I gotta continue my Get 'em Black responding to the comments. Because I'm gonna be responding to comments from the previous week. And I know I'm gonna have a lot of shit talking and comments to respond to during the season. Okay. I see you, Tiger Mark. We're gonna whoop y'all ass too. Them LSU Tigers. We're gonna get y'all too. But it's gonna be a lot more lives during the season because I gotta do my Sunday night lives and my Wednesday nights. Let's talk about it. I got to do my Get 'em Black responding to comments. And on Friday, probably have a pre-game live on Friday nights, as I like to call it, Friday Night Live. Appreciate it, Keith Holcomb. July 15th, baby, my birthday. And guess what? My Alabama Crimson Tide won the national championship the year I was born. So guess what? I've been a winner. I've been a champion all my life. I've been a champion all my life, baby. Is this a former Alabama linebacker, Keith Holcomb? But yeah, man, you right, Ephraim. Everybody breathes Clemson. Thank you, J Sports Cards. But yeah, man, it's gonna be on and popping. So next Sunday, the 15th, I probably won't be on that day. But come that Wednesday, maybe even that Monday. You damn right. Get 'em black. Get 'em black. I gotta continue to do that. I got to continue to do that. So yeah, DJ German, appreciate it. I hope to hear old boy when Alabama whoops UG ass again. Oh, they gonna be in hiding. You know they like to go hiding when they lose to Alabama. You know that. They did it last season. But hey, it's all good. They eventually come back out. But anyway, yeah, Janet. I was born a winner, baby. I'm just like Coach Kalen DeBoer. That's what winners do. Winners win. Plain and simple. I was born a winner. You know what? I can tell you like this. If you're an Alabama fan, if you are an Alabama fan, if you was born in, I'm gonna say, I can say 2010, but I ain't gonna do them like that. If you are an Alabama fan and you was born in 2000, old boy, and King Brian and Stacy Go Dog, Tony B. This is all I got to say. If you are an Alabama fan and you was born in the year 2000, you done seen more national championships than Tony B, Stacy Go Dogs, King Brian, the two-time, Angie Ledbetter. Who else in here? Who else? These George, old boy. You done seen more national championships than they have if you was born in the year 2000 and after. Yes, you have. Oh my goodness. Walter Smith, you too, right? Man, I'm telling you, man, Alabama fan that was born in 2000. Matter of fact, if you was born in 2008, you done seen more national championships than every Georgia Bulldog fan all across the world. If you're an Alabama fan and you was born in 2008, you'd have seen more national championships than every damn Georgia Bulldog fan that ever been alive. But anyway, yeah, Justin Sumlin, you one up. But anyway, let me get off of here, man. But I appreciate all y'all tuning in. Appreciate all the super chats that was given. So yeah, I'll be back. What's today? Sunday. I'll be back Wednesday. Matter of fact, I might be back Tuesday because I got to do my Get 'em Black, baby. You know I love to do that. So that's a live show. Get them black. Me responding to comments. So I'll be doing that maybe Tuesday or Wednesday night. Well, before Wednesday. So I was late this week. I had did it Friday because I was in Columbus, Georgia, Fort Moore for my son's graduation. So I'll see y'all next time. But until then, y'all be blessed. And remember, I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, and roll damn Tide, baby.